Good morning, children of class 3. Today in grammar, we are going to read chapter 18 can, cannot, should not. In the previous class, we have done about the can, cannot. Now, we are going to read about should not, which can also be said at shouldn't. As cannot, we have read that we can say it as can't also, like that, and should not, we can say shouldn't also. Now, when do we use this a should? So this should, it is used to give advice or recommendation or suggestion. So when we advise something, when we are saying someone to do something, that is an advice or a recommendation. Recommendation is when we tell someone something that it is good for you. That is recommend or to suggest. When we have any idea and we suggest that person that you can do that thing, that is a suggestion. Now, or advice also, when we are advising that is better for you, that is when we are saying that this thing is better for you, that is also an advice. Now, you should see the new Star Wars movie, it's great. So here we are saying, we are advising or we are suggesting that you see the new Star Wars movie. It's great. I like that. You also see. He should go to the dentist if his tooth still hurts. So he's advising that you should go. It is better for you. You go and show it to the dentist. If you have any problem in your tooth, you should go to the dentist. Now the test is next week. We should study for it now. So now it is the suggestion or it's the advice that now the test is going to start. We should study for it. Now you should try that new restaurant on Main Street. So on the Main Street there is a new restaurant. It's suggested that if you're good, you should try it. Then it is, see, when do we use should? Now see over here. To express that a situation is likely in the present or in the future, or expectation that it can be done. That the situation can happen in the present also. A prediction that predicted is future. Now Mary should be at home now. Give her a call. So it is expected that Mary can be at home now. So you can call her. He should have the letter now. I sent it last week. So it is expected that he might have received the letter. I have sent it last week. Now our team should win the game on Saturday. So it is a predictions future. It's about the future that on Saturday our team should win. It has done a lot of good work. So our team should win. Now we use should every time we want to give an advice or an opinion. So when we have to give advice or opinion, we use should. See, formation about a shouldn't also we are talking. Should, shouldn't plus simple verb. Like example, your grades aren't very good. So I am advising you, you should study harder. Now you shouldn't talk so much during the classes. So you shouldn't talk so much. Here we have used the form shouldn't. And in the first one we have used should. We will read about the shouldn't also. Now see, first should. Advice or recommendation. We use should as a way to give advice or make a recommendation. Like we use it with the structures like positive or for positive we use should plus verb. In the negative, we use should plus not plus verb. Example, let us see the positive and negative both. You should eat fruit if you want to be healthy. In the second one, you shouldn't eat junk food if you want to be healthy. See the formation of the sentence. In the first, it is talking about the positive thing, that you should eat fruit. And in the second one, it is said that it is negative form. You shouldn't eat junk food. Now see, should expresses polite suggestion about things that are good to do, and should not expresses polite suggestion about things that are not good to do. So here, see, the third one, let us see. You should arrive on time for your class. That is a polite, good suggestion. Then, uh, see, polite suggestion of also that are good. Then see, you shouldn't take your mobile phone to your class. That is also polite suggestion about things that are not good to do. You should not take your mobile phone to your class. Now, in the fifth one, see, the weather is rainy today. You should bring your umbrella. So, the weather is raining. There is possibility that the weather it can rain. So, what you should do? You should take umbrella with you. Bring umbrella with you. Then, the weather is cold. You shouldn't wear a swimsuit. So, the weather is cold over there. So, instead of wearing the swimsuit, you should not go for swimming. Instead of that, what you should do? You should wear woolen clothes. Now see, we use shouldn't to advise not to do something usually because it is bad or wrong. So we have read about that. That if something is bad or wrong, we should not do that thing. See, you shouldn't throw your litter onto the street. So what we should not do? We should not throw the litter or the garbage on the street. He shouldn't play with those wires if he doesn't know what he is doing. So, if we are not knowing how to mend the wire or how to work with the electricity, then what we should do? We should not play with the wires because it can hurt us. Then you shouldn't work so much. So you are not well that much. You should not work. You should take a rest over there. Now see, should used in the present, positive and negative. In the positive form we have read and negative also we have read. You should take a break and get some rest. Then he shouldn't smoke so much. See, the first it is about the positive used with the should. Okay. In the second, see, he shouldn't smoke so much. That is a negative. That is also polite advice. Thing which is not good to do. Then also used in the past. You should have called me. I was worried. See now, see. The thing is past. Okay. So if the person is saying that I was worried about you, you should have called me at that time. Then she shouldn't have dropped out of school. So she is dropped out of the school. So that is a negative. She shouldn't have dropped out of the school. She should have stayed in the school. Now see, let us understand more. Shouldn't is equal to should not. So we are reading about shouldn't or should not. That both are the same. We use shouldn't to advise not to do something. So for not to do something, what do we use? Shouldn't. Then usually because it is bad or wrong or the wrong thing to do. Then you shouldn't eat that dessert if you are sick. So what you should do? You should not eat that dessert. So what is dessert over here? Here it is food. Talking about the food. Now we shouldn't buy that dress. She shouldn't have buy that dress if it's too big for her. So it's too big. The dress she shouldn't buy. Then you look tired. You shouldn't work so much. So you're very tired. What you should do? You should take rest. You shouldn't work so much. So he shouldn't talk to his boss like that. So to his boss he should have talked politely instead of talking in that manner. What he should do? He shouldn't have talked to his boss like that. See, we do not use I think, shouldn't. We use I don't think and then should. See, let us understand this. I think you shouldn't go there. So we should not speak like that. So what we should say? That I don't think you should go there. Instead of saying I think you shouldn't go there, most of the time we speak like that. But that is wrong. Instead of that, we should say I don't think you should go there. Then I don't think he should eat that. So we should not say I think you should not eat that. We should not say. You should say that I don't think he should eat that. Then I don't think we should start yet. So that is the proper way or a correct way to say. Now, see in your book, page number 66. Here you can use here what do you have? Take the pictures that show things that are good to do and put a cross on the pictures that are not good to do. So, the things what you think that are good for you, what you should do, you should tick over there, okay? And what you think that are not good for you, for that what you should do, you have to put a cross on that. You can use the word groups given in the box to talk about these pictures. So you have to talk about those pictures like he should not, okay, or he shouldn't stand on a swing. We can say like that. He shouldn't stand on a swing. Then next one, second one, he should wake up early. Then third one, she should help mom in the kitchen, help mom. Then we should not disturb friends in class. Then I should the mother is saying to the girl, you should make my bed. Or the girl she's saying that make my bed. Oh, sorry. See, in the third picture, it is saying that uh, help mom. That the girl is the third picture. The third picture it is saying that I should make my bed. Okay, that's sorry. In the third picture, it's saying that I should make my bed, and in the fifth picture, it is saying you that we should help mom or I should help mom in the kitchen. Okay, then thank you everyone.